By now, some of y'all probably done seen this video, but if you haven't, look at this.
You guys left money on the table. A Michelle meme coin.
He is big mad because people are going in on his wife. Why? Because he chose to call Michelle Obama ugly, which is insane. She's beautiful, she's highly educated, and she's our former first lady and the wife of Barack Obama. So put some respect on her name. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, keep black women's name out of your mouth. Put some respect on the most beautiful, educated women on this planet, black women. Thank you. Now that we put that to the side. Now, do you want to go wife for wife? Because I see you talking, I got a white wife. I got a white wife too. I got a white wife too. Do you want to have a white wife white-off? Because I will do it. Challenge me. My wife is a 10. Anybody in the comments who knows me has seen my wife. Every time people see my wife, they're like, Sam, how did you get her? Like, what? Like, am I that ugly? That's besides the point. I'm digressulating. The point is, maybe some of these other people might not have a wife off with you, but I will, Officer Race Batum Tatum. My wife is a lot hotter than your wife. She's a real one. She's got that fat. She's got the tightness. She's got the perfect everything. She's a 10. Your wife is like a Chicago 5, okay, at best. You just married a white woman and think you got one of the best ones, and you didn't. I'm sorry to Officer Race Batum Tatum's wife. I don't mean to bring you into this, but he brought you into this game. Keep Michelle Obama's name out of your mouth. And if you want to have a white-off, hit me up in the comments. Secret Service Sam Out Samson for president of the world.
You know, for some time now, I realized there was this fight happening on social media. A lot of people went after Brandon for simply saying some things about Michelle Obama. The attacks he has been receiving with his wife is concerning. People are getting angry and now struggling to drag his wife out. Oh, she's not beautiful. She's not this. These same people that are calling out Brandon, they are the same one that have been dragging the First Lady, Melania Trump, for weeks now. The other time, oh, she has disappeared. They are not seeing for almost a month. She came out. So she's just coming out to, to clear the air, She doesn't love Trump. Look at how they are moving. These are the complaints I saw on social media. People putting out videos. This same group of people is concerning. Why is it that when somebody call out Michelle Obama, it becomes a problem, but when they call out Melania Trump, I don't really see consecutive reacting to it on social media. They don't even put attention into it.
So I guess we have to discuss this now, even though it's patently retarded. No, Trump is not having an affair with Natalie Harp, his 34-year-old executive assistant who survived cancer. And by the way, this is only a story because Caroline Leavitt left the White House to be a mother, and the left is pretty bored because they don't have her to attack anymore, so they found a new victim. But basically, a couple of weeks ago, intelligence detected a credible missile attack from the president on Air Force One, as the president and some of his people and some journalists were leaving Turkey. So Trump, Natalie, and some others snuck out and left on a different aircraft, but Secretary Rubio, Besson, and some other journalists stayed on that initial aircraft and flew out. Obviously, the threat was fake and everyone's fine, but of course this prompted angry journalists to come up with the fake story that there's something going on between Blondie and Blondie. Then Jon Ossoff, an extreme beta male who's running for Senate in Georgia, implied at a campaign rally that the two were sleeping together, because obviously no conservative female can be successful without doing that, right, John? The media is continuing to run with this nonsense, and they're saying she's way too close to the president and obsessed with him, like Nikki from Obsession, because one time in a letter she called him her guardian and protector. Keep in mind, one of her main jobs is to print out news and positive press for the president, so it's not all that weird that she would come to him with a printed letter. But anyway, more background on Natalie. She had 20s. She accredited Trump with speeding up the trials that gave her the treatment that saved her life. She starts speaking more publicly about this. The campaign offers her a spot. She works her way up, and now she's executive assistant to the president. Man bun wearing crazed socialist who literally despises America. His Instagram is so frightening. And yeah, now the siblings are estranged. Also, nobody's heard from the mom. So to me, it just seems like this girl's been through a lot. and she sees the president as something of a father figure. Right? Wrong, says the media. She's obsessive and crazed. CNN prime-timed her grassed-up brother to slander her. The New York Times has run countless pieces on this now, and they just dropped an episode in which she was described as Trump's binky. This poor girl, where does this stuff even come from? There is no indication that she is anything more than a very, very hardworking and loyal aide. Biden's aides had to help him walk, talk, and sign things because he was a vegetable, but nobody ever reported on that. And also, for the party that pretends to support all women and empower all women, y'all were pretty cruel to the youngest press secretary in history who happened to be female, and to every conservative female who you just immediately label as MAGA Barbie. And for the party that pretends to support all women and believe all women, you sure had nothing to say about the Democrat Maine Senate candidate who allegedly assaulted a Republican woman.
This was exactly what Libra influencers were doing throughout on social media last week, and even till they have not stopped. Now, Jon Stewart and Michelle Obama sat down in an interview, and along the way, Trump's name came into their chat. Jon Stewart is saying the Trump family is corrupt. That is what Jon Stewart is saying here, and Michelle Obama agrees with him. There is never a single day I've seen Melania Trump sitting somewhere in an interview calling out Michelle Obama for anything.
You guys left money on the table. A Michelle meme coin.
Didn't even know it was possible. I mean, there were so many things.
You guys didn't do a pump and dump. You left some money on the table.
You know, we could have had a Netflix deal a decade ago.
Netflix deal. You could have had a weapon. You could have sold missiles to yourself. Don and Eric have a drone company. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
You know, it's the level of corruption that is in some ways, maybe it's doing a favor by making this, the current power structure and dynamic of this country untenable because of how explicitly corrupt it is. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's, I don't know.
Well, it's sort of, what do I say? What we were saying about the rolling back of women's rights. I mean, if when things are okay, it's easier to take what you have for granted.
I don't understand what Jon Stewart is struggling to do here. Trump is a businessman. Everybody knows that. At some point, if you look at what they are trying to always play, it's like Trump started doing business when he became president. Trump has been a business person. Being a president is just an added advantage to his businesses. That's one thing. Even Trump was not there, he will still continue to do what he's doing. So added advantage is just like him maybe doing some other things. Why is it a problem to Democrat? All these things they're trying to say here, Michelle and Obama, they were not into business. They don't even understand a lot of things. When they came out of the presidency, they started having Netflix deals, things like that. Nobody have time to talk about that. Now, the way they make it is like Trump suddenly just decided to be doing a lot of these businesses, as a president. Trump has been there the first time. He came the second time after he understands exactly how the system works, and this is his last term. I'm telling you the truth. The way Democrats are now planning to go after Trump, he's corrupt, he's doing this, he's doing that, is uncalled for. They did all that before because they did not want him to run. If they still continue with this kind of, I don't know where one is tilting.
You know what? I did a couple of jokes like that last night in case y'all didn't hear about it.
In Hollywood at that time, especially when Obama was president, it was kind of like Democrats ruled, and there were a lot of people that felt like they couldn't say anything.
That physical fitness is very important. Makes history. And there's Donald Trump, who apparently has never held a flag before.
And the Democrats made it a lot easier for them by harping on cultural issues where the country thought they had lost their minds.